Way too many college graduates and young professionals find themselves stuck in jobs that make them miserable and limit their lifestyle. Countless teachers, bankers, food and beverage workers, healthcare workers, personal trainers, car and insurance sellers, mortgage loan officers have all settled for inflexible, unfulfilling, paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyles when they know they could be making more for their skill set. These sleeping giants know the solution to their problems isn't another dead-end job. What they're really seeking is a career with the financial upside that can finally afford them the travels and experiences, passion projects, and lifestyle they've always dreamed about but always felt just out of reach. They're looking for a career that provides a path to progress, where they'll be challenged by their toil and teammates and enjoy each day along the way. Most people mistakenly think that in order to unlock the kind of career path that allows them to generate the financial freedom needed to create a life they love, they need to be blessed with a high IQ, connections, or have to spend tons of money on a specialized degree. Fortunately, that couldn't be further from the truth. Tech sales is a career path that's accessible to anyone who is driven and willing to work hard and unlocks the earning potential needed to become a millionaire. The entry-level sales development representative, or SDR role, lowers the barrier of entry into the top tech enterprises and startups in the world. In only 1 year, you'll start getting paid $80,000 to $100,000 on target earnings, or OTE, to develop the transferable sales skills, strategic network, and self-development that'll help you design a life you love and go further in anything you choose to do tomorrow. And although attending a top university might help you get your foot in the door for interviews, a college degree isn't a prerequisite for breaking in and succeeding on this path. So what are the true prerequisites for tech sales success? Having a vision and being driven to put in the work to achieve it. Being coachable and willing to embrace feedback to improve. Being highly curious and seeking to understand others. Being gritty and willing to run through walls to get things done. Being gutsy and willing to pick up a phone to call strangers. These qualities are not God-given gifts bestowed upon a select few. They live within all of us and are waiting to be unleashed. Ask yourself, do these qualities describe me? If you answered a resounding yes, you've got what it takes to succeed. And if you decide to take action on this opportunity, you could end up like Alex. I worked with Alex to land an SDR role at Snowflake, one of the best data analytics companies in the world. Alex says, I had just a couple of years of B2C sales experience and wanted to break into the tech sales industry. I watched a couple of YouTube videos Chris posted, and I knew he would be a great help to me. After reaching out, he helped me prep for my interviews and how to be successful in the industry. Not only did I get my first job at a top enterprise tech company, but I'm now at the top of my new hire group and looking to make strides to become an account executive. Remarkably, I ranked number 6 of 130 SDRs last quarter and was promoted to senior SDR within just 2 quarters. Chris's mentorship has been pivotal for anyone seeking genuine guidance and aiming to foster true friendships along the journey. His support is instrumental for those aspiring to excel and navigate through challenges with confidence. And hey, in 10 years on this tech sales path, you might become a tech sales millionaire like Brandon Fluharty. Brandon Fluharty is a 4-time 7-figure SaaS earner and the creator of 7 Steps to 7 Figures. He says, I used tech sales to retire a month before turning 43. The financial upside of tech sales is massive, and if you approach your career with intentionality, you can earn life-changing income, something I was fortunate to do myself. If you're looking to get started down this path and tap into its upside, you'll be in good hands with Chris. He has real-world industry experience at large enterprise companies and can teach you the fundamentals you need to thrive in your career and life. But the thing is, you don't have to stay in tech sales forever. Maybe you end up like Anthony Benedettini, who didn't see himself in sales for the long term, but saw tech sales as a foot in the door at a top enterprise tech company. Anthony says, getting into tech sales was the best decision I've made in my career, period. I doubled my income and received 2 promotions in just 1 year as an SDR. The funny thing is, I knew I didn't want to have a long-term career in sales when I started. Moving laterally to an enablement or product role was the primary goal. Within a year, I landed my dream role of revenue enablement manager for our 400-plus person SDR org. This is by far the most career growth I've experienced in my life, and it wouldn't have happened without Chris. When I was between jobs, he recommended I crack into the industry at the sales level, even though my experience was elsewhere. He guided me through the opportunity to make a better living, and through his story, showed the journey of personal development that happens along the way. As someone focused on growth, this resonated with me, so I went all in. I'm glad I did because I ended up developing the routines, communication skills, business acumen, and the grit it takes to succeed. These skills carry over to many areas of my life, giving me a higher sense of fulfillment and accomplishment, even when the grind gets tough. Hats off to Chris for being a guiding light into the industry and changing people's lives for the better. My only regret is that I didn't listen to him sooner. Today, there are 30,000 plus SaaS companies who need salespeople like you, and because strategic enterprise software deal sizes can run into the 100 million plus range, while maintaining high profit margins, these companies are willing to pay sellers more than in any other industry, especially as they move up the ranks to enterprise account executive. In fact, you can go to LinkedIn right now and find thousands of open tech sales roles that could be your ticket to soaring on this career path and transforming your life. Unfortunately, most who discover this life-changing career opportunity and have all the potential in the world to seize it quickly find their excitement turning into discouragement when the realities of making a career change set in. They're left stumbling around in the dark, struggling to get interviews, fumbling in interview cycles, and missing opportunity after life-changing opportunity. Their problem is they're drowning in information overload, trying to piece together a strategy that works from random videos and blog posts, most of which are made by people who don't have deep industry experience. It's confusing and overwhelming, and they don't know what to prepare for, where to focus their limited time and effort, and how to truly stand out. They don't realize how competitive the interview process actually is, especially at top enterprise companies like Snowflake, where 800 plus worthy candidates are applying for the same role, and 90% of hires are referred from the inside. They completely underestimate the level of surgical preparation and precision that's required to close the deal with a top company in a flooded market. And if they do manage to get lucky and break into tech sales, their career launch quickly turns into a nosedive when they suddenly discover they're in a toxic culture that they could have easily avoided if they knew how to be more intentional in their job search. Or even worse, they suddenly find themselves in a pressure cooker on a performance improvement plan or PIP at risk of being fired only months into their first role because they were never given proper training on what to expect and what it takes to succeed as an SDR. After 9 years in the tech sales arena myself, my lifelong vision is to help 100,000 people transform their lives through a career in tech sales. The project that will serve as the vehicle to realizing that vision is called Tech Sales Accelerator, and it includes all the training and resources needed to successfully launch your tech sales career without having to suffer through the unnecessary hurdles and headaches that sabotage most people's success. Tech Sales Accelerator is a collection of courses that compresses 9 years of expertise, proven methods, and actionable strategies from my time at Oracle, Google Cloud, a late-stage startup, coaching students to get jobs at top companies like HubSpot, Oracle, ZoomInfo, Snowflake, and interviewing the top names in B2B tech sales who have shaped the tech sales industry itself on my YouTube channel. Whether you're a college senior looking to start your career on the right foot, a young professional who's fed up with where you're at today in your career and looking for a change, or a current SDR looking to crack the code to sales development success and become a consistent six-figure earner as an account executive, you'll find exactly what you need to get unstuck and accelerate your success. Just imagine not wasting any more time in your job hunt and knowing with confidence that you've picked the right companies for you to apply to. Having a resume and LinkedIn that's tailored to a T for tech sales, pun intended, that you can be proud of and that gets you noticed now, no matter how big the sea of applicants might be. Being able to nimbly network with people at your dream companies to earn a seat at the interview table, regardless of your experience. Entering your interviews with confidence and clarity because you know exactly what it takes to succeed in the role, have developed a strong personal sales approach, and already know the answers to the tech sales interview test. And most of all, picture accepting that job offer DocuSign with a huge smile on your face. Picture day one on the job, feeling the excitement of beginning a bright new life chapter with unpredictable opportunities on the horizon. Feel the elation of setting that first meeting. Experience the euphoria of your first six-figure W-2 in your hand. I'll leave the rest of the imagining up to you. So if you see an opportunity for yourself on this tech sales path with other alternatives on the market, why should you choose Tech Sales Accelerator to guide you on your journey? I've got 5 key reasons for you. First off, Tech Sales Accelerator is about landing a career, not just landing a job. Tech Sales Accelerator isn't about finding the first job you can get your hands on to check a box and say you broke in. It's about helping you create a vision for your life, finding the right companies for you, and equipping you with the mindset and skill set to create long-term success in your career and all aspects of your life. Secondly, the Tech Sales Accelerator curriculum is backed by 9 years of real-world experience, both selling and teaching business development at top enterprise companies like Oracle, Google, Dell, and a range of early to late-stage startups. It's also backed by in-depth interviews on my podcast with the top B2B sales thought leaders who have shaped modern B2B selling for the entire industry. Thirdly, Tech Sales Accelerator will teach you how to fish when it comes to networking, so you master the ability to open doors for yourself in your career and in life and turn your network into your most strategic asset. Fourthly, Tech Sales Accelerator offers an operating system for overachievement, which empowers you to implement mindset and habits that can be used to succeed in any aspect of your life and career, not just in tech sales. It's backed by neuroscience and draws from the top leadership development programs in the world like Landmark and PSI seminars. And fifth, you can customize Tech Sales Accelerator's curriculum and collection of courses to meet your needs and complement other programs. In other words, if you're looking to tackle specific sticking points on your tech sales journey and feel like you have other aspects of your journey handled, you can choose a la carte course options that meet your specific needs, no more, no less. And regardless of the programs you've invested in previously, we're confident that you can leverage Tech Sales Accelerator's collection of courses to complement and build on past training to get you to the next level in your tech sales career development. Now, I'm not saying breaking into tech sales in a competitive market will be easy. You'll be responsible for your outcomes, and you have to put in the work yourself. But Tech Sales Accelerator will equip you with everything you need on your tech sales journey, and if you run with our blueprint, apply it all, and make it your own, your success will be guaranteed. I truly believe that a life of freedom and impact is available to you, and tech sales is a path to get you there. So if you're ready to elevate your mindset, open doors, and increase your impact in tech sales and beyond, then you've come to the right place. Please feel welcome to explore Tech Sales Accelerator's collection of courses to achieve your tech sales goals faster. And please lean on this community for consistent encouragement to always aim upward in your life. Thanks for being here, and I'm excited for you to get started.